Two, one. All right, guys, it's your boy Trey with my moderator. And this is just a checkup, something we do pretty often. And I just wanted to make sure that we touch bases every month to kind of just make sure we go over a few things that we've talked about, as well as just, what it is that I can help you with. So to start off, how is the position? Are you loving it? The good, the bad, the ugly, things that you would like to see more of, things that you hate and you just can't stand. Like, how's everything going from top to bottom?
Everything's great. I love it. I don't have any complaints.
Wow.
Yeah, everything's good. I
Okay.
love the calls. I'm looking forward to talking to you. Well, it's just the guys tonight, right? I think Kira's out today. So,
Yeah. Yep.
um, yeah, and I'm looking forward to you harassing me about
Oh, it's
the weekend
oh.
later. I know I got that coming for me. So, when I'm ready.
I look
Okay.
forward to the sports group now because of you. Like there was a time where I never really had it because no one really talked sports with me. When you came along, oh my goodness, I'm like, Friday, it's Friday. I hit everybody up. I hit SGA up. I hit my boy Trey up. I hit everybody up. I'm trying to tell you.
Today I need you to hit Tyrese Halliburton up for me too, please.
Oh, okay. Okay. You want me to hit him up?
We got
Okay.
to keep it even if we're going to talk
Okay.
about the
Okay.
finals. We got to have representation from both teams,
Okay.
especially the winning team.
Let's see.
Because you saw that. You saw what
See.
happened.
Okay. All right.
I know
Well,
that's not why we're here. Sorry.
do
Just
you, it was a full moon last night. I was telling E, and I ain't hit no howling, y'all. I ain't hit no howling. It was a full moon. The moon was out. But I opened up my window. I was like, man, do I hear where's the wolves? And I couldn't find one. I was just
you'll hear it next year, nonstop. It's only a few months away.
next year too long. Somebody may get traded by then. I'm just
I mean, I'd be
oh.
okay with if you're talking about Ant.
Oh,
No,
oh,
don't
somebody
you?
may get
You
traded.
got my heart racing.
Somebody
Don't
may get
even.
traded. I'm just
Hey,
that is an option. I didn't want to go there. That was gonna be my last that was gonna be my
your
last thing.
last jab.
Yeah, that's gonna be my last. But I put it out. I'm sorry. I'm just if I hear anything, I'll let you know. If I hear anything, I'll let you know.
I'm just gonna follow him wherever he goes. It's okay.
Oh no, you don't you be no bandwagon. Stick with your thing.
I I told you I'm a fan of his for life, so I'm gonna be his fan wherever he's at.
Y'all heard
I just
Minnesota?
hope it's with us.
Minnesota, y'all heard that? She don't care nothing about the team, just Ant. All right, there you
I'm
go.
still gonna cheer for the team. We have a long history together.
Mm,
They don't make it easy, but
mm.
okay. Stop, dang.
All right, all right. So there's good, no complaints. Um, Again, you have three groups that you're moderating for now, right? Sports, art, and life coaching slash motivation. No complaints. Is there anything that you find challenging or anything that you want to see more of? The Discord thing was kind of proposed by Kay, Care. So I ease that in there. Is there something you may want to see more of or something that you may like?
Um, right. I think it's good, and right now it's good.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
You're good. Just I ask these questions so that you can even still look and have that eye. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
yeah,
You,
it's
I want you
good.
to get to the point where you're like, okay, well this or that. So um it gives you more of that perspective, if you get what I'm saying. Um, but no, I love it. I love it. If you're okay with everything and you feel like everything is good, then okay. That means I'm doing something right, and I appreciate it. Um, okay. So if that is the case, we'll run down the roles just to kind of make sure everything's kind of being hidden. And if there's something here that you may find challenging or something you kind of want to talk about, stop me,
Okay.
ask questions. Um, 7 posts per week. I'm sorry, per week. So a post a day in the public and private group. I think you've been doing that fine.
Okay.
Uh, have you been having any issues there?
Nope.
Okay. I don't micromanage, so I'm literally kind of just getting it from you, but okay, if you're good, if you haven't had any challenges with those. Now remember, if ever you have to like step away, you have things you got to do, vacations, stuff like that, just let me know and you can do it. Kara just took like a week and a half off with the stuff that she was doing,
Mhm.
and I ain't tripping. I'm just like, hey, take that off. Like if you need that, your mental health and these things, these obligations, sometimes obligations can be
Mhm.
a stress, a good stress, but a stress. So I want to make sure that I give y'all that opportunity to go, okay, I'm gonna put down a little bit of this obligation. You know what I'm
Thank
saying? So hit me up if ever that happens.
I will. Thank you.
All right. So we'll make sure nobody cursing you out, language. All right, language and stuff. I want to make
No,
sure.
I would take care of that myself, though, I
Okay.
promise.
No, don't do it. Nah, come on.
I
Bring me in there. Nah, don't do that. Come on, now. I don't need you cursing nobody else back. Nah.
wouldn't. I
Okay.
wouldn't.
She said I would take care. Nah, that's a. She just you just threaten everybody in the. Y'all come for me. I'll take care of all that. Niggas like, dang. Let me fight your battles. That's crazy. No one. That's oh, almost. That's a snippet. Wow. That's a snippet. All right. Help with Zoom topics, things of that nature. So things you post in the sports group, the art group, I typically take those as ideas for topics. So just letting you know, the more you post, the more topics you give me. So you've been helping out with that. Sending out reminders. So for this reminder thing, I'm gonna try to get to it today. Um, essentially, I've created a moderator folder. If you can, you may want to download Google Drive at some point because I'll be sharing a folder with you and Jeremiah.
Okay.
Uh, Kay, I think already has access to the folder that folder is in. So the folder that folder is in is accessed by admins. It's an admin folder, but the moderator folder is inside of that, and I'll give you and Jeremiah access to that folder,
Okay.
which will have template reminders that you can just copy and paste.
Okay.
So that way you
Gotcha.
ain't got to go in there and like try to figure out the links and all that. You can just go there and and paste a reminder. And just, if you can paste them 2 days before, 1 day before the actual call.
Okay.
But yeah, it's just like a something to look out for. Um, always looking out for opportunities to bring people on. I'm sure, like I said, make that natural. I'm not looking for y'all to be salesmen. If you're talking to somebody, they just so happen to hate Ant, bring them on. I want them on. I want those people here. You
I
talk
wouldn't
to
be talking to those
you talk to somebody that loves it. I don't bring them near me. You know, do not suggest let's just talk sports. I'm just saying, there's no discrimination.
Right.
Okay,
Okay. You're
Ev-
sending mixed messages
we're
here.
all equal. We're all equal. Martin Luther King said, "I have a dream." That one day Ant-Man ain't no. Let me stop.
You're so wrong.
Let me stop.
What did he ever do to you? What if he's Jesus? You're gonna hurt his feelings.
And he's not an underdog, so it is what it is. Passion
Mm-mm.
for the community. So you have passion for the community. I want to make sure that you have, passion for all these communities. If you ever feel like you wake up one day and go, I hate this group. Like, like I'm not passionate about. Let me know, and we can get you off of it and get you onto something else. Like,
Okay.
but I want you to be comfortable. I want you to, like I say, if you ain't loving it, I don't want you doing it. That's my brand. I don't want you. If you're not loving it, if I feel like you're just doing it just to do it, I don't want you doing it. But I don't feel that for you in any of these. I know these are natural for you. Love, kindness, and candor for the group members. As I said before, just doing what your grandma or grandmas have always said you know, love, kindness, candor. I think those are all the main three ingredients that thrives a community. It makes a community thrive.
Mhm.
Monthly checkups, that's what you're doing now. I mentioned it and you put it on the map. You put it on the oh wow, okay. You put it on the sorry, Jeremiah just texted Discord. Do you get the notifications for the Discord?
No, because I didn't turn them on, but I will.
No, you don't have to turn it on. I was just more so wondering, but they chat in there a lot. So just letting you know, like it's a place now that
Okay.
we have that we can go to that kind of helps us all stay instantly communicating. So if you ever need us and need like you need all of us or one of us or any of us, I would say hit the Discord. Yep. The moderator group, any group.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
But I know you don't like notifications. I think you told me you don't like notifications. Yeah, yeah. So it's good. You don't have to have those on. You
It's
don't.
okay. I'll turn them on. I looked in there yesterday and I saw I missed a lot of stuff. So
No, but you
just
don't have to.
it's not for now because it's not like in my mind to check it. I'm not used to it, so that'll help me.
Yeah, but you don't have to.
It's okay. I want to.
All right. You don't have to.
Thank you.
Yeah. Like you have that freedom, that choice. Like, but I just wanted to make sure you stay in tune with what we're doing. Um, also, well, how are you feeling about the Discord? Do you like that instant? You like being able to? Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I like it.
Okay. Because it's kind of it does that without giving out your number. You know what I'm saying? Still
Mhm.
gives us that communication without having your personal number, which is tied to your address, which is tied to your social security. So I'm trying to protect you.
Thank you. Thanks for that, boss.
You're welcome. All right, monthly checkup, resharing content on socials. So if you want to do that, you can. You don't have to. Again, that's never mandatory. But if you want to, you can always do that. And then taking over calls when I'm unavailable. So I do have a job that I'm starting. It's remote. It's remote.
That's cute.
Yeah, it's remote. It's gonna give me a few funds I've been needing, but it's something that I love doing, talking to people. That's literally the job. I get paid to talk to people. Help them.
Congratulations.
Yeah, kind of like an insurance company. And just kind of dealing with like their software portal side of it. So just a little something that kind of keeps a bit of money in my pocket. So that may affect the time in which I'm able to join sometimes.
Okay.
Or what I'll do is I'll push it. I'll change the times.
Okay.
We may do all weekends.
Okay.
We may just do Saturday and Sunday. So we may do that where I end up just having because I get off earlier on the weekends.
Okay.
But my times are 9 a.m. to 9 p.m.
Woo.
Yeah, so that's going to be the time, the weekdays, and then not 9 to 3 on the weekends.
Okay.
So it's definitely a day. Um, but we should be good. Everything should be good. In regards to it, it's just a level of trying to operate around that schedule. And if I ever need y'all, I'll let you know. No later than a day, 24 hours in advance. I'll try to do 48, but no later than a day. It's like, hey, if you don't, have anything prepared, typically I'll give you the questions, and things that you can talk about, but you can also throw your own in there as well. And if you have a topic you would like to talk about, you can propose that and we can talk about that. Um, but yeah, it's just something to keep in mind if I'm ever not available and you're like, hey, and there's some people that want to talk on the sports call and things like that, then I'll toss that off to you and you'll be the one that kind of I'll tell you who's joining. Today we're going to have a guest speaker for the poetry group. She just published a poetry book on Amazon. Yeah, and so she's coming over there to talk about it. Oh yeah, I'm not sure if I told you. I was going to mention this in the team meet. Guest speakers is kind of what I'm implementing now. So I'll
Oh.
be having guest speakers. Yeah, I'll have people. I'm going to try to bring some big sports people on. Like I'm really going to try. So if you want to do that too,
Mhm.
feel free to reach out. If you want to try to DM and get them over to the podcast. If you ever get some free time, you just like, hey, I want Tyrese, and you just want to DM him. I'm dead serious. When I tell you some people have literally connected from the DMs.
Mhm.
That happens. And
Mhm.
so if you ever feel bolden to do that, do it and tell them to come over. But guest speakers is what I want to have too now. So I've incorporated that. Yeah. How you feel about that?
Great. I love it. I'm excited.
Okay. And so the Discord, guest speakers and things of that nature, those are things you're up for too.
Yeah, of course.
Okay. All right. Cool. Cool. All right. And so we did talk about make sure this too. We did talk about making you an admin.
Hmm.
Um, how do you still feel about s- jumping up to that role?
I feel great about it.
Really?
Yeah, of course.
Okay. All right. So, in the mix of that being a case,
Mhm.
admin, um, if that is something that we do with you,
Mhm.
um, as an admin, I'll give in exchange of that jump up, I'll give you more access to more groups
Mhm.
if you would like. Um, so to just kind of broaden your horizon, if you wanted more access to more groups, things of that nature, I would give that access.
Okay.
Um, I'm trying to see. I'm starting to build two other teams too.
Oh,
So
look at you.
yeah, yeah. I just again, and you probably know the structure too, right? Being a manager of a team, you probably understand your department, your team, your structure in a big process of a company.
Mhm.
That's what I'm trying to do. I'm starting to get to that extent. And I'm going to start building a sales team and a marketing team. So if you, however, instead of an admin, or you want to kind of venture out into these areas, let's say you want to give up your moderator duties. You're like, hey, I don't want to be a moderator for these groups anymore, but you don't have to. Yeah, it's no, no. If you're fine with it, you're fine.
Why
But
do
if
I feel like you're firing me right now, Trey?
no,
Just
I'm
kidding.
saying,
I'm kidding. I'm
yeah,
just kidding.
it's just swapping out in place of that. You know what I'm saying? Like if you want to do that instead of this or instead of that, because again, instead of paying you guys, I'm giving you guys access to my brand in certain ways. So it's like acts. It's a it's a it's a pay and trade of service, right? It's like a service for a service. You get this instead in place of this. You get access to this in place of this. And so I want to make sure that I'm giving those things as if you want to take on more stuff. I don't want you just doing stuff. I want you to be able to have access to other things as we do, as you grow. Um, but yeah, so right now, we have. I definitely feel like you could be a strong admin. Um, I've talked with Kara in regards to just, her path and her lane in admin, her being my first admin. I'm like, hey, what do you feel about me bringing on another? And, after talking to her, we just kind of pretty much came to the conclusion that we want to organize some folders, things
Mhm.
like that, before we pull you in. So that way, when you get in there, you can have your photo, kind of you can see what we're doing, and you have your layout. And you're like, hey, okay, I'll be over here. Kara may have her operations going on over here. And y'all can work that out too, because it's not gonna be perfect. But if you're okay with that green light, you're okay with giving it a go.
I love it. Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. So again, I've mentioned sales team and then marketing team too. Did you not want to consider one of those instead of admin, or would you like to do admin?
I think I'd like to do admin, but if I decide I want to try something else, I'll let you know.
Okay. Okay. Cool. 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 No, let's do it. So I'm gonna I'm gonna review a few things when it comes to admin and that, like again, that trade of service. I want to make sure that I'm proposing or offering you something in exchange for that is of your value, of something that you would deem as valuable in terms of access. We can review it. So we'll probably maybe like some time. Do you have time? Do you have time next week?
Um, yes, like during the day.
During the day? Okay. If you could put on a scheduler, maybe sometime for next week, because I have a wedding to go to tomorrow.
Okay.
So like this weekend may be a bit busy.
Yeah.
And then I
Oh,
gotta pick my
okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
Now Sunday may be good if you could do Sunday, but if not, we could do next week. You could just put some
Um,
time. Go ahead.
oh, I was gonna say, my calendar's in my phone that I'm using right now, so Sunday might work, but you can tell me what works better
Okay.
for you.
And I gotta pick my sister up tomorrow from the airport. I'm sorry, Sunday from the airport. I'm sorry. So Sunday from the airport, I'm not really sure when, and
Okay.
so that's why I don't really want to say. So
Yeah,
I would
that's fine.
definitely just say maybe next week, anytime in terms of my availability should be good.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So,
Next week should be good. And I
um,
want to, again, if you want to do admin, I want to be able to push you into admin or any of these other teams that you may want to do before I get started with my job because, things become more time, you're on someone else's time. And so you have to kind of, so I want to make sure that I'm kind of like getting things a bit more set up before, even though we can still work it in on my off days or days when I don't have or when I get off, things like that. But I think we should be good looking at things right now and just kind of assessing everything, it looks like you will be our newest admin. You know what I'm saying? So that's a big role. I appreciate it. I'm honored that you would want to jump up that to that position. It's a little bit more, a little bit, a few things that's a bit more involved. Um, but I want you to find what you love in it. You get what I'm saying? Certain things Kara may love that you may not. There are a few things I should say that I would want to introduce you to in terms of focus more so because Kara has another portion.
mhm.
So it's still kind of the same stuff. It's just that
Um,
it's just kind of like a different part of the same stuff.
yeah, I love it. I don't want
Okay.
to step on Kara's toes. She's already been doing her thing, so we're good.
No, you're not stepping on anyone's toes at all. I just want you to find your own lane.
Mhm.
I
I
want you to
love
find
it.
your own lane. I want you to find your own lane. I want her to find her own lane. She still find her own lane. So as you come into it, and then I bring more moderators into other slots. I just want to make sure that y'all are, y'all are good in regards to those things. So yeah, we're all good. I love it. I think that this is going to be amazing. I think the change, the growth, all these different things are just birth pains, but once the baby is born, they say the mother forgets about the birth pains. Like you don't even remember them because of the joy of the baby. So I feel like that's kind of where we're headed. It's like we're about to have a baby. Or we're already having a baby and now this is just the crying and diapers and all this stuff. So, you know, I'm excited. I'm loving it. And if there's anything else I can do to help you, you know, do get all you can out of this brand, help you in your happiness and your joy with working underneath my brand. Again, you may see yourself as working for me, but I see myself as working for y'all. So, I think that's the mindset that keeps us functioning, and keeps us serving and growing. So, any questions? Anything else you got?
Oh, I love it. What do you
All right.
need from me? Tell me, what do you need from me?
You're good. I mean, I'm looking at just everything that I have right now. Okay, in terms of right now too, I would
Mhm,
say I would mention the roles for admin. Just
mhm,
things you can kind of be looking out for. Content scheduling is a part of that. So like I have a scheduler where I schedule content and stuff. That's probably the most tedious part of all that we do. Kara that's typically what she does. But again, she wanted to take some time off from that because she had so much going on with Poshmark and things that she do
mhm,
outside of my brand that she kind of wanted to focus on. And so that's something that she hasn't done for like a week or so, but she's going to be picking that back up next week. So
mhm.
just to look out for that's the content scheduling is one thing. Content organizing, that's another. That's kind of where I think I would want to put you more so in terms of focus.
Okay.
Um, it's more hands-on with metrics,
Okay.
things of that nature, numbers. Not that you have to calculate anything. It's more
Mhm.
so watching the numbers, watching um, content, seeing what contents are getting views, what contents are not, recognizing patterns in the content, and just kind of what's making these views go up, possibly what's not, and kind of you know organizing based off of that. You
Okay.
get what I'm saying? So kind of
Mhm,
going a little bit into that a little bit. Um, Sending out reminders each week for upcoming Zoom calls on each group. So again, going back to us creating those templates
mhm.
and then you just being able to send out those reminders to each group. So now
Perfect.
there's like a just a greater brand of each group now have access to the public and private group to alert them of those reminders
Okay.
as admin. Always looking out for opportunities, obviously, to bring people in and then monthly checkups. So that's kind of the synopsis of an admin. It's
Okay.
not too much else apart, in terms of a moderator. It's
Mhm.
there's just a few back end things. You're looking at the content side of it. You're kind of going in the back end, which is the Google Drive. My Google Drive, I have everything on there, and I'll give you access to a folder that shows you all my content. So you'll be able to see everything that I've had all up in my brand, and that's kind of what Kara sees right now.
Okay.
So it's a lot more sensitive, and I'll need your social security number. No,
You
um,
gonna clean me on your taxes or what?
hey, you did. I'm gonna need all that now. You ever need your blood type? No, no.
Okay, whatever you need, you got it.
No, you just need a drop. I'm gonna need a drop of blood. No,
Okay. Like, how do I get that to you?
that's disgusting. No. I'm gonna need your shoe size. I'm gonna need a picture of no, bro.
Oh no! Oh no! You
I
did
didn't even
it.
want to say that because we recording. I don't want to get weird. I'm sorry.
I
I'm
mean,
sorry.
you're already weird. It's already out there. You've already said it before. Oh my gosh.
Y'all, she don't like feet, so that's why I brought that up. I do not want a picture of her feet. Don't do that. All right.
I would never. Oh gosh.
Oh my goodness. But this is good. This is good. Again, admins, I'm still filling all this out. Some of these things I mentioned, I may take away. Some of these things I mentioned, I may add a few little things. But I never want to give you anything that's overwhelming. I think you coming in and helping Kara will be a big thing for her. I think she could definitely use that. I think I could use that. Um, I want you to also take a look at other groups you may have interest in terms of wanting that public and private access to,
Okay.
let me know. And you're like, hey, I would want to get into this. That way, if you want to join those calls, those groups too, you can. And then those would be exchanges that we can talk about on the next call, in regards to making you officially an admin.
Okay.
Yep. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. So this is good. I'm happy. Um, I think that this is amazing. I think that you're amazing. I think what you're doing, your work ethic is amazing. I think that you are a phenomenal human being, person, and
Mhm.
I think that your character um shows forth in that, So I think for me it's an obvious yes in my book to everything that you present as well as everything you may want to offer to my brand, because it comes with who you are.
Thank you.
And yep, I thank you. I thank you so much. I'm honored. I am humbled by you wanting to serve in my brand. Like you have no idea. It's a gift from above to have met you. Yep. Yep, yep, yep. And look, no crying. No, but I appreciate you. I appreciate you. So we're gonna end it here. Any other questions though before we end it?
No.
Nothing at all? All right. All right, cool. All right, guys, this is your boy Trey. If y'all want to be a moderator admin, comment below on YouTube or hit me up. You can DM her and just let us know y'all want to join, and we can talk about it. We can talk about it. Let's just talk. All right, y'all. Until next time. Peace.